If there is a disease in human, that is cancer. If there is a disease in human, that is AIDS, then there is also a disease in human that is called reservation. We are talking about reservation in India, a disease that is killing India since 1931. So 1931 was a black year in Indian history when Britishers they brought SC/ST Act in government job. SC/ST Act. If SC/ST Act is in social life, then it is all right. Means people should be treated equally as far as social life is concerned. But as far as job is concerned, then treating someone who is not capable, if a person is not capable, still pushing him inside the job or pushing him inside the educational institution, pushing him inside the member of as a member of parliament or member of legislative assembly MLA, or pushing him to become mukhia or sarpanch in any election body, or promoting giving him government promotions in job, it is something that ate India. If there are many other things that ate India, then this is also one of the things that ate India. That is reservation, a disease that is more dangerous to cancer and AIDS, and that has struck this country since 1931 when the reservation started happening in government job and educational institute. Now, in 1947, when India became home rule and democratic system, the first disease it has already inherited from Britishers was SC/ST Act as reservation. Now, around one-fourth of seats in all the educational institutes, one-fourth of the seat that in taking the government job, and then in promotion, and then MP, MLA, and then Mukhia and Sarpanch, these elections, one-fourth of the seat was reserved. Now consider that one-fourth of the people who are coming in a educational institute or in job, they don't know anything. If I don't know anything and I take a job, not only 25% of the seat I am kind of affecting, but the people who are working there, 75% of the people, their morale also I am bringing down. So it is like if I am healthy with both the hand and both the leg, then it is something that I can run, I can do the work, and people who are and all my body parts all are feeling nice. But 25% means one hand is paralyzed, one hand is completely paralyzed, or one hand has some high class disease, then three two leg and this hand, first of all they won't will not work the way they used to work. So first of all I have to work with the three one hand and two leg, which three body part, one body part is completely gone. So 70 maximum production I can make 75% work. Beyond that, they will not work the way they would work with all four organs. So 25% of the seat, when it was reserved for SC/ST as a reservation, when India entered into kind of a democratic system, independent country, it was anyway paralyzed with 25% of its organs. Not only 25%, if someone is going in an institute with reservation, the 75% of the people, they understand that 25% of the people, they have come here but they don't know anything. This is reservation system. This is more dangerous to cancer and AIDS disease. So now what country, what Indian government have to do? They have to, the government like Indian National Congress, they have to be in power. So they need vote. If they need vote, then they have to have the reservation system. So 25% reservation means 25% vote is secure. Now, for that 25% vote, the full government organization is not that much productive. It is much less productive to even 75% of the capability. Because when people are going for writing examination for education institute or getting the job or in promotion of the job or they are contesting member of parliament MLA, they know that these seats are reserved and they cannot contest. These are reserved for some very high class people. I'm not saying low class people. If you are getting something without doing anything, means you are a high class people. You are privileged people. You're not underprivileged. You are privileged people. And then what will be the production that will be seen in the government job? Not only that, in government job they have separate court system. You cannot say anything to them. If you say anything to them, they have separate court and separate judicial system for SCS. Now think that how much they are affecting the the college institution and how much they are affecting the government job environment. Then they will be promoted because they are from a privileged society. Now the government, the productivity of the government departments, like it started waning, it started going down. Now, to get the money, where from government would get the money? They have to get the vote that they got, but production is not happening. Then where from the money would come? Now, since 1947 only, they started kind of wooing or attracting the foreign companies. So foreigners, please come to India and invest, like Bata or Hindustan Lever, Unilever, many other companies. Okay, they said that please come. They invited them that please come to India and invest. What they have other solutions. In government job is paralyzed with 25% of reservation. Now the only way to earn money is foreign company. Now foreign company came and they started looting. But anyway, it was 25%. Then there is another year came 1988-89. There is a Mandal Commission. Now in Mandal Commission, there is another reservation called backward class. There is SC/ST reservation. There is another reservation called other backward class or backward class. Now reservation from 25% to it reached 50%. Now 50% of the seat in government organization or education institute, more or less, now it would belong to privileged people. I will not say underprivileged people, privileged people. Now government job was anyway, the production was anyway it is like this. Now it is started going down heavily. When half of the people will not work, they are incompetent, then what would be the productivity of the government organizations? Just think about it. Government education institutions, 50% students, they don't know anything. They put their time making caste certificate or community certificate from this office to that office. Rather than studying and coming to examination, their full time was doing these things only. Now, what would be the result of the government education institution where these reservations were in effect? Okay, not everywhere these reservations were in effect in government institution also, but wherever they were in effect, 50% reservation, their productivity was completely down. Now, government income, whatever it was happening, it started going down again. Now, what is the solution? If 89, 88, 89 Mandal Commission came and another reservation came, now 50% is reservation, and government organizations are going down because of the reservation. People came who do not know anything and they are now affecting other people like also. Like any disease, it spreads, right? They have started spreading culture of not doing anything. So government organizations were going down. What is the solution? Solution is bring multinational company to your head. Whatever is the condition now, everything should happen through multinational company only. Okay. P.V. Narasimha Rao, he was Prime Minister since 1991. Openly, he started coming in Doordarshan, in television, and saying that I invite all the foreign multinational company to invest in India because they don't have money now. Okay, so Indian, the government institution, what productivity they would do, productivity is low. Now, other one income side is multinational company. Other income side is whatever people are doing, purchasing in their life, or I mean, purchasing in their life or using in their life. The products, what people are using in their life, all products should come from foreign, not from India. So they started doing petroleumization. This is my word, petroleumization. Petroleumization means everything should be petroleum based. If you eat medicine, that is allopathic medicine, so don't eat anything, don't take anything that is country based. Take medicine also that is foreign based, that is allopathic based medicine. All the agriculture you do through the petroleum base, tractor, fertilizer, and then milk you are drinking, that also it should come from the shop, not from your home. Okay, everything, whatever you are doing, all things should be petroleum based. Okay, now don't use your kind of horse or any bullock cart, anything. Use petrol based vehicles. They tried banning those kind of horse-based vehicles or bull-based or ox-based vehicles. Okay, use petrol-based vehicles. Now, if you use fertilizer and then don't cook with your kind of cow dung or ox dung based fuel, cook with LPG. Now, if it is petroleum based, then India is not petroleum producer. Now, everything will come from outside. Now, they buy everything from outside in 10 rupees. Now, they started giving people in 200. Now, people slowly they become poor and poor, and these people become richer and richer. Country become started becoming poor and weaker and weaker. These are the consequences of reservation. Okay, if you have reservation in your government job, government job is going down. To now, to earn, you have to pull multinational company and you have to pull all multinational products. Okay, discourage people of using their own home based products and ask them to buy the product that is coming from outside. Now, if you buy anything from fertilizer to anything from outside, then you have to buy in dollar one. Now, dollar to rupee also started going down. Now, India has no industry. Okay, all foreign based industry are there. Employment, everything went on toss. Population started rising. Now, India came to a situation where it could not proceed further. Not this is the end of the situation. Now it came 2019. There is another 10% reservation to the people who were not reserved till now. Now each category of the society is under reservation. Now reservation is 60%. So 60% of the government institution is reserved, and if you take government job, then 60% is reserved. Promotion, if someone is giving, then up to 60%. And MP, MLA, I believe still it is still SC, ST only. So it is quarter or 25% of the MP, MLA seat that will come in kind of uh, coming to parliament, provincial parliament or central parliament, that is 25% by now. That will also grow. Okay, now the government sector is completely paralyzed. Now there is no job in government. Now multinational company, now people are fading away with the multinational. How long they would go away with this much poverty, when for everything you are dependent upon the government. Okay, from morning to evening, night, whatever you are doing, whatever you are purchasing, whatever you are using, everything you have to purchase now, from milk to fuel to cook to whatever, for rice, wheat, you everything you have to go to shop. Okay, rather than going to the farmer, milk farmer or cereal or food grain farmer, where they sell in the market or whatever hot, there, rather than you are going to the shop, and shop is completely administered or controlled by the government. Now, one reservation spark that started in 1931 SC/ST Act. Now, situation has come to a state where there is no government job. How government would give the job when 60% seat is reserved? Means people would not work at all. If 60, more than half of the people coming from reservation, they are getting promotion, then no one would work. If in parliament or assembly in the state assembly, okay, that is called kind of Vidhan Sabha, our central parliament, if 60% of MP and MLA they come through reservation, what would happen to the parliament? Just think about it. 25% is reservation, then we see the condition of parliament and state assembly. If 60% people would come with reservation, then what would happen? Now, this is the condition that has started happening in the government job. Now, God, there is no government. Since 2009, the vacancies are zero. Okay. Now, the party who did all these kind of nonsense, Indian National Congress, just for the sake of vote, now what they would say in the election, LPG cylinder, I mean, this is the stage at which the country, India as a country has reached. Okay, country has become very small. In the independence time, 1947, Tibet, Xinjiang, that is in the China now, then Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal, Burma, Sri Lanka, Maldives, all become different countries. There you cannot go. You have to live in the country, and in country, whatever you do, you think from the reservation perspective. If you are writing an examination, just think that in which category you come, and then go and run behind making the community certificate so that you can easily enter there. Now, slowly, there is no government job and there is nothing. Now, country is in a state where it cannot proceed further. Any prime minister, any government, their main job is to stick on the chair. Their main job is to sit on the chair. That is their main job. So for that, they will I believe that this 60% reservation will increase only. It is not going to decrease. What is the solution? Country is going through a phase where there is only disease. That's it. Either it is body, or it is society, or it is job, or it is MP, it is MLA, parliament. Everywhere it is completely disease. It is as if that country has caught cancer disease. Means full country is suffering from a disease called cancer. Means cancer is a disease where the person becomes completely weak, not only weak, completely dependent upon. This is the better word of a disease. Disease doesn't mean that you are suffering from a pain. That is the end result of a disease. Disease starts from the day you start bending upon someone. Disease begins from that day on. So, if for everything, for fertilizer, from manure to fertilizer, for home-based fuel to LPG cylinder, from goita-based manjan to dant kanti or whatever, the Patanjali dant kanti or whatever, when you started you started leaning on someone's shoulder for basic things also, then for plowing your land, then tractor or power tiller, and then for irrigation, that is charhat or that based irrigation, to motor and electricity based irrigation, you are happy that I have done progress. But day by day, you are leaning on someone's shoulder. Disease begins from that day on. Okay, then getting a cancer disease or some very bad is the end result. Now, if you go to the doctor, what doctor can do? If you are so much dependent on someone, if country is completely dependent in education system, it is foreign based education. In medical system, it is foreign based medical system. In monetary system, country keeps dollar so that it will be safe. Monetary based system, foreign based system, everything foreign based. If you are leaning, job system, multinational company would give everything. If you are leaning on someone's shoulder, then the country is called, a country is suffering from cancer disease. Now everywhere there is pain. If I am suffering from cancer, then I cannot live a normal life. Every time it's pain, always there is a pain. There it is paining, here it is paining, here it is paining, here it is paining. Same condition is happening with the country. Now, people in the country, they are completely accustomed of getting something that is doing without any pay. Means I should catch some job and start getting monthly salary. If some party gives me LPG cylinder, if some party gives me 1 lakh rupees per year, or if some party gives me quick job and this kind of thing. So everyone is traveling, everyone is running for these kind of things, getting this kind of thing where you don't have to do any labor, any pay. Means so quickly I can get the thing. Now full country is suffering from cancer. Okay. Now the party who brought to this situation, he is aggravating the condition. LPG cylinder, LPG cylinder. But anyway, thanks to the majority of the people who did not believe on this fake guy, this bluff master, they brought country to a situation when there is no job and only everything people are country is dependent upon the foreign thing. Now still they are continuing in that direction. Amazing, right? Means anyway, but okay. So this is the problem domain. I am in a problem domain. What is the solution domain? If I am in a problem domain, then what is the solution domain? The only solution to this problem is country has to come to a state where it was 200, 300 before. Prior to Britishers, whatever the country was in a situation, it should come to that situation. Means that there should be a Indian subcontinent and rupee should be the matter of trade. So the trade would increase if the country comes to a boundary condition, because Britishers time also they made McMahon line and Durand line. So McMahon line from India to Tibet and Durand line from India to Afghanistan. There is one more line in Jammu Kashmir that we'll talk, that is from the Xinjiang province to the Jammu Kashmir region. Only line here, line there, line means this is Mr. this line, this is Mr. that line. Because India is a very big country, okay, and there is a heavy attachment among the India is a very big country in the sense that the country that comes in Indian subcontinent, we never hit anyone's sovereignty. If Tibet is an independent country, if Kashi is an independent country, if Balochistan is an independent country, if Afghanistan is an independent country, we never hit anyone's sovereignty, but they all fall in Indian subcontinent. If that is true, then they have same way of doing the trade and they have same currency. If so, the only solution to this cancer, this reservation cancer, to break this reservation cancer, is to grow in the trade. If trade starts happening, then other way of employment would come. People would not be dependent upon these government jobs and fake assurance from these politicians and making the country suffer from cancer. If trade starts happening from the other part of the country, other part of the subcontinent, the way it used to happen 200, 250 years back till then the way of employment, the employment, things would become cheaper because in Indian subcontinent also we are purchasing many things in dollar. So, if things are being purchased in rupee, things would become cheaper. People will get heavy employment, not employment, heavy employment in tourism to many other things. So, population would decrease. If money starts coming, employment increases, people will have many other things to do than increasing the population. Now people will be not jobless, people will be job oriented. So if different kind of job comes and job increases, then dependency on the government as far as job is concerned, it will become zero. I would not say it will become minimal, it would become zero because enjoyment will be more. If you go to Burma or if you go to Laos or if you go to Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, and then the enjoyment is much more. Means people, and if you make the transportation system like anyway, Indian Railway was there from Pakistan to Burma. If you grow it, then people would enjoy more. There is Angkor Wat, Vishnu Temple, and that is in kind of Cambodia, and there is a kind of Shiva, Kartikeyan, and Ganesh painting that is in Gansu near Mongolia. And there are numerous temples in Pakistan and Afghanistan, even in Iran. The temples that are in caves, they are still there in Iraq. So that means full enjoyment. You have full trade, full enjoyment, full money, full employment. So people with SC, ST Act and OBC Act and this act, that act, they are giving job in government because people do not know anything what is the other way of getting the job. So now if you see other perspective of the problem is now people have to get job in multinational. If you are taking job in multinational apart instead of government job, then you are making multinational countries as rich. Means in any way, if you cannot take job in the government sector, if you take job in government sector, somehow you cannot work there. The environment is full reservation environment. If you take job in multinational company, then you are making multinational countries as rich. In any way, you are ruining your life and country's status as far as multinational is concerned. Those nations are becoming growing up, 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 and you are growing down, 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 day by day. That way, dollar is going up, 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 and rupee is coming down day by day. Either you take government job, you spoil yourself also. If you take a multinational job, you get some money, but day or tomorrow, any day, it will hit on your face, certainly. Because if things are going wrong, then certainly it will cut your path, day or tomorrow. Just wait for the time. So why to do something that is going to bring chili in future? Okay. Anyway, so what can be done is increasing the subcontinent size. How it can be done? You have to think about it. There can be many ways to it that at least you prepare your mind that this is what is going to happen in the future as far as job is concerned. This is the solution. This is I am thinking. Probably this would not be the real situation because government would continue the way it is continuing as far as reservation is concerned. So rather than kicking out reservation that is not possible, think about something that is more powerful to the reservation that is required.